YouTube. My name is DevX64, and we're not playing this character. Don't worry, I don't want to touch him either. Today we're doing something a little ambitious. I've had this idea for a while, but I'm finally making it a reality because like I said in my most recent YouTube short, I believe it's the most recent one. I have my computer with me, so I should check. I think it is. My sabbatical into the Pokemon world will begin in a few days here. Probably about 3 or 2 by the time you're seeing this. It all depends on how editing and recording goes, because this is probably going to take a bit for me. But today, we're going to be going through every single character in the game that I own, and that isn't Monoma, for obvious reasons. That will be obvious in a second here. And I'm going to be telling you what I want to see changed with them in, like, any capacity. So whether it's aesthetics, movesets, whatever, you're going to see some changes. Like, I did not change anything physically. I can't do that. I don't mod this game. But I'm just going to spit out some ideas, and hopefully you like them. I will say right now, this is not focused on game balance whatsoever. I do not want these things to, like, actually be in, like, competitive gaming for this. Because, dear Lord, I know I'm going to have some people be like, oh my god, everyone's broken. What do I even do? Like, it'll be fine. If I had it my way, like, Froppy and Shigaraki would be the best characters in the game. Why? Because they're my favorites. That's all you need to know. So, of course, we'll start off with Izuku Midoriya. I don't know. I never call him that. And I guess we'll end with Overhaul. Don't know why he's the last one here. But it should have been all for one. Like, it could have been like a final boss thing. I don't know. But we'll just do them in the order they appear here. And that'll be it. So without further ado, hopefully you like the changes that I propose. And hopefully we'll have a fun time. So, before we get started, I will go here. Take a good look at all the characters I don't have. You look at them. Look at them. Basically, like, Tech Shoto, Rei Kirishima, Tech Kaminari, Mike, Salt Endeavor, Red Dobby, Kirigiri. Look at all of them. Whatever changes you want to make, that's my answer for them. Whatever changes you think is necessary, that's what. I'm also going to give one specific person a chance here to share their takes, I guess. Well, they're not here. They're not going to be a part of this, but I'm shouting them out because I can. Carrie, if you're watching this, you want to tell the audience about Kendo real quick? Okay, good. We're moving on. That's it for me. So let's head on over to training, and I'll share my opinions on the characters, starting off with the main man himself, Izuku Midoriya. Let's get it. Alright, so we are here with the main man himself, Izuku Midoriya.
Calm yourself.
And, actually, I made a cool... Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not where I wanted to fall. Okay, so I have a Google Slides presentation that I whipped up for these first few characters to kind of remember what I wanted to talk about. And for Yellow Deku, literally I could not think of a dang thing. So I guess if you want to come up with something for him, you can. But there is something that I do want to talk about for all of the Dekus, including one for all Deku. So this guy has an alpha, and this alpha is that. So you use it, you fire shots like a boss. But if we do a certain special something, as soon as we get all of our shots back, and that thing is crouching and aim, then we get a beam instead. And I guess I'll let it talk, or I guess I'll let it refill, and I'll show the damages for both. So there's the shot, and then if you go like here, there's the beam. All of these Deku should have this beam. Every single Deku should have that beam. I don't know why they just don't do it anymore. It's like he gets a new moveset. It's like, no, I'm too good for a crouch beam. No, I want a crouch beam. I don't know what the others would be. I'm guessing full bullet would be like a massive ball of energy, and then one for all can be like a homing shot or something. But yeah, crouch beam. everyone should have it. Let's move on to full bullet. Okay, quick thing before we get into this. I didn't realize. I thought this was going to be one heck of a video to record because I figured I'd have to go all the way back, quit training. But no, if you go to the training menu, you can just change the character. I didn't even realize. I don't train in this game that often. I come here whenever I get a new character. I like do each of their moves a few times, see if I can learn anything good. And then that's kind of it. So hopefully that. With this character though, what I've decided to do is oh my god, I almost forgot. I'd like to give this character All Might's Super Jump special action. So, I mean, like, he literally has the powers of All Might and then can't do his jump. So, and I get it's not one for all, which is like probably the version that could mostly do it. But like, man, look at this jump. How are you going to be the new symbol of peace with a jump like this? Like, come on, guys. And then, of course, if we try crouch beam,
Line it up, not yet.
it's not a crouch beam. It's just it's the normal move. So
You're done.
yeah, for this character and for all the Deku's, really same thing applies. Give him All Might's jump. Let's move on to One for All Deku, who's an actual separate character. All right, so we're here with One for All Deku. I don't know if I said All for One Deku at any point, but it's One for All. Let me make that clear. And the only real gripe I have with this character is that, what is this? Like this needs to be a little bigger in my opinion. Like, yeah, he's creating a smoke screen, not having a blunt with some friends. I don't know. I just think this should be a little bigger. And then I guess if you want to, you can also make Fajin a little better too. Like, I think Fajin's pretty cool. I just think the smoke is a little weird. It should be bigger. And does not have a crouch beam either. He has no such crouch beam. I need my crouch beam.
Bring it on. Go.
Wee. oh, we're recording. That's right. So for this character, Bakugo the Wise. He's not wise at all. Well, I mean, he's fine. I'm sure his grades are fine. But we're changing special action again. A lot of these are going to have special action changes, but I promise you that's not like the focus of this. But I just want to change a special action to where it's like Hawks's.
Yo.
To where like he just flies. And that's actually a thing for a lot of them. Just make it to where they can fly. Like, you can make it worse. Like, I get Hawk's whole thing is that he does fly, so Hawks can have the best flight. But it'd be cool if his special action was like a percentage-based flight that you could go up and down with as well. But that's really about it. Let's move on to his rapid counterpart. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. I have nothing. I like this guy's moveset a lot, actually. I think this is one of the best made ones in the game, to be completely real. And watching Tasmanian Tez play through this character just really made me hyped to play Bakugo. I'd actually tried playing him a bit. I don't do well, but just know I have tried. So I actually really do like this guy. So if you have anything you'd like to change, leave a comment down below. And yeah, I'll probably pin it or something. Maybe not. Probably. I don't know. So let's move on to whoever is next. And I think it's Ochako, but I'm not sure. I think it is Ochako. Let me check. It is Ochako, so let's get to Ochako. Okay, so Ochako mentioned that there was a civilian, and I was a little confused because I was like, how did you do that? It's the tuning. I have Codefinder on this. I completely forgot. Okay, so there's two things that I'd like to mention. So firstly, this Sir Alpha. We can do that. As you can see, nothing really happened. She just kind of hit Bakugo. And I'm going to go over here because health. And in the air, it brings us to them. I'd like to change this to where, whether on the ground or in the air, you could like hold it or tap it, and depending on which one you do, it determines whether you go to the opponent or the opponent comes to you. So you could like pull them in for a beta swing rather than having to go to them. And then secondly, whenever she does her gamma, beta, I said gamma by accident. Whenever, oh no, it is gamma. What am I talking about? Oh my god. Okay, but whenever she does the gamma, actually, let me reset this real quick so I can show you. Okay, so you do like this. You're up. You're flying around at the speed of sound. Use gamma. It stops you. I'd like it to where it doesn't. So I'd like for Ochako to keep her momentum whenever you press the gamma button, regardless of whether you're starting the move or ending it. That is what I'd like to change with this character. I think I have something for Assault. Yes, I do. I will be heading to the next character now, which is Assault Ochako. So let's get into that. All right, so we're here with Ochako, and believe it or not, her ideal, what the heck? Her island is not the issue here. So this is her beta, and it, as you can see, it's a bunch of rubble attached to her arm cords. I'd like for her melee to use those instead of her martial arts skills. Her martial arts is pretty cool. Oh yeah, acceleration. I forgot that I gave her that. But as you can see, her normal melee is martial arts. I'd like to change it to where it's actually her swinging around some rubble with the arm cords. So like, kind of like Ibarra's, or she doesn't really swing anything around, just her hair, but like kind of the same couple of motions as Ibarra's melee. So when I get to the Ibarra segment, I'll show off her melee, probably. Maybe not, but if not, just look it up, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, let's move on to the next character. Add Mirko to the game, please. Like, I know what you're thinking, Devin. Why are you talking about Mirko right now? Because look, just look at this real quick. Yeah, Mirko needs to do that. To me, specifically. I need to feel that in this game. Like, immediately. Okay, now on to our main gripe here. So, Ida's normal thing, right? His normal bread and butter, if you will, is alpha into beta, which I completely flubbed and missed. Go up the wall, please. Thank you. Speaking of that, we'll get into that in a second. But I'd like the ability to use all 3 alpha charges before I'm forced into using a beta to end the combo. And I know that's not really as fun as the other ones, but like, man, I've played this character for so long. That's like the one thing that I want. It's the only thing I want. And then, I don't know, maybe when he uses Recipro, he could have like some after images afterwards instead of just the blue trail. That'd be cool. It could differentiate him from acceleration, which, oh my god, I just had the realization of acceleration Ida. Well, you know what video you're getting next. Let's move on to, I believe. Okay, so the next character is Todoroki. Don't freak out, but I need you to see this with this character. So, this is Shigaraki, leader of the League of Villains, of course. He uses Alpha against a wall. It does that. Now watch what happens when I do it with Todoroki. Okay, so we're here with Todoroki, and when I use his Gamma against the wall, it doesn't go up the wall. Why aren't you going up the wall? There's nothing absolutely stopping it from just, doing a little bit of this right here. I know ice wants to climb. I know it can. I know heat is the main thing that rises, but we can let the ice rise this once. And speaking of climbing, that's another thing that I'd like to change about Todoroki. I'd like for him to be able to naturally have Wall Runner within his kit, and that should be his new special action by default. I'd like for him to use his ice and be able to traverse up this wall with ease rather than that. And I get it, this might be pretty good in the game. I don't know, I don't play this character, but I can do this. Look, you want to see what I can do with a tree? I can do that. I can make a tree go on fire. I don't need this. Let me run up the wall with some ice. That is my change for Todoroki here. And like I said, I'll be skipping purple Todoroki because I don't have them. So, on to whoever's next. I actually don't know. Alright, next up is my girl, Asui here. And if you've seen the last video, you'll know the first thing immediately is get rid of that stupid Mineta costume. I cannot stand it. I do not like it. At all. But speaking of purple things, though, give her a tech quirk skill set. That would be a cool thing. Honestly, that would be amazing. Oh, excuse me. And then if Viking really wanted to be petty, They can make this completely invisible. Like, even if you had an aura, just make this, like, not even a model anymore. That'd be cool. And then my actual gripe, I guess, if you want to call it that, just make this, make that a little more rangeful. Make that go a bit further out. Like, at level 9, it doesn't really change in range, I don't think. Can I check that out somehow? Skill details, right? Okay, so we go here. No, go back. Okay, so you can see all level 9 stuff. Damage area does increase. Oh, wait. Does it really? I didn't know this. Well, it can still be a little... Make it more! Okay, now I look stupid. Oh, no, I didn't realize it already did. I'm still posting this onto YouTube, though, because I want clips. And I like when people laugh at my stupidity. So, hopefully somebody is laughing right now. Please. Please! Okay, firstly, let's get the big one out of the way here. I want Tetsu to be a character in this game. Just make him a skin for Kirishima. That'd be fine. Honestly, I feel like Kirishima would prefer it that way. Like, just make Tetsu a skin over Kirishima. It'd be stupid for, like, the model and junk. Like, seeing Tetsu go like... But it'd be so cool. Yeah, make Tetsu playable in this game. And the only other thing is that at level 9, we can see here real quick. Let me grab some of these.
Nice.
Okay, so at level 9 here, this has one charge. Gamma still has one charge and does like that. I want there to be multiple of them, and I want him to be able to rapid fire them like Lady does. Because I think that's pretty cool. Anyways, let's get on to the next character while Kirishima kills Bakugo. And we have made it. This is the character that inspired me to make this video, and it's all because of this shield right here. This singular shield. What am I changing about this character? Or what would I have changed, I guess? Firstly, I'd make it to where if you use this in the air, that shield has a spike at the bottom, and she's able to kick the shield into the ground, giving her a little bit more time in the air, and the shield just becomes a little slanted rather than straight up. So it'd be kind of like full bullet Deku, but in reverse, I guess. This is Gamma that does it, I think. I can look it up right now, actually. Let me check. This might take a minute. Witness Yairozu's spin while I check. It is Gamma. Okay, it's Gamma that does the rock thing. I gotta make sure. I didn't want to look stupid in front of the camera. And then, her Alpha is the other thing I wanted to mention. So her Alpha, when you do like this, and even if you tap it, it has her do the same thing with like a little fly swatters. I propose that whenever you just tap the Alpha button, she like does a big swing with like some sort of bat or something, kind of similar to Assault of Chaco. And that is it for Yairozu. Okay, usually I thought I would have had more to say about this character. Considering she was the main one to make me want to make this video.
Right up my alley.
I know. Get bombed, Ochako. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you. I have almost nothing for this character. The only other thing that I can say about this character is that his Alpha stays around for like a good bit of time. So it'd be pretty cool if like this beta field just stayed there for like a solid couple of seconds afterwards. It'd just be funny to see somebody walk into that thinking he was done with the move. But that's all I really have to say about this character. And then I don't have tech Kaminari, so if you have anything you want to say, leave a comment down below. Reaching the end of characters that I actually wrote a slide for in the Google Slides presentation that I have here with me. The rest of this is going to come from the top of the dome. Firstly, a special action, which I can't really use on opponents, I don't think. I can try it. No, it won't work. Okay, so a special action allows you to pick up and carry opponents. I'd like for it to be able to revive... Or not opponents, I said opponent. It allows you to pick up and carry your teammates, and I'd like it to where you revive them with it. Like, Deku, Ida, All Might, they can carry you and revive you. And Kendo should be able to as well. She has big hands. You could do something with your body. I don't know. Heal you. I don't know, man. If Deku can pick somebody up, so can Kendo. And then I'd like her to have a different alpha. Or not different alpha. So basically, if you're overhaul and you're aiming, then he readies up some sharp rocks. I'd like for Kendo to be able to shoot those as well. It'd be only an aesthetic change, but I would like for her to be able to do this. Now, I did think beforehand, I was writing this and I was like, wait a minute, this is overhaul we're talking about here. He probably formatted the rocks to look like that. But I don't care. If Red Kirishima can Donkey Kong Bonanza style summon a giant rock, then Kendo should have no problem shooting sharp ones. It should not be a problem. And then, I guess because she has big hands, she could have an All Might super jump. Maybe not All Might level of super jump, but she could have one. But I'm not going to include that as one of my main points here because I like the other two a bit more. Red Kendo time! Just, can we make her the best character in the game? Please? I love going into Tasmanian Tez Customs and just destroying people. Just make this character one of the best in the game. It's awesome. I love this character. I still remember pulling this character for the video that I did and just screaming the top of my lungs out. I cannot believe that I got that lucky with the character. I'm glad to have her, I guess. So yeah, just make her the best character in the game. And okay, so for those of you still stuck on the Assault Ochako section where I talked about the melee, and this is what it looks like. I realize now it's a bit too tentacly for it to work exactly, but like this first swing here is kind of what I'm talking about. Something like that. I don't really have anything for this character. It'd be cool if she could climb walls a little faster thanks to the tentacles. Probably tentacles, vines, thorns, I guess would be more like it. But it'd be cool if she could not exactly have wall runner, but it'd be cool if she could have something like that. That's really all I have for this girl. Like, I think she got a pretty good representation within this game. Kind of crazy how they added her before Mirko, though. Yes, I'm still salty about that, and you will hear it for the rest of the video. But yeah. Die. Alright, I'll say it once, and I'll say it again. Remove this guy from the game. I don't even care. Like, all these other guys are like, oh yeah, they're cool, they're awesome representation of the character. Okay, tell me, what about this is fun? What about this is fair and fun, and everyone else, you know, is just like, oh yeah, I have the powers of a frog. I can turn my body into as hard as stone. I have the powers of like 7 other dudes. I can make explosions. I can, you know, zero gravity. No, this guy's just, I can do wall hacks. I can just, you know, this. No, remove them both. I don't even care about sheer counter Mirio. I don't even care. This guy is not fun. I don't like this guy. This guy makes me angry every time I see him in a game. I don't like him at all. I don't care. Like, I don't know. Make his alpha do something. I don't even know. Just let's move on. I'm tired. All right, so we're here with Tamaki, and Tamaki is another character similar to Bakugo, where special action allows you to take flight, but not really. So we're changing that. I want Tamaki to be able to have the same sort of flight capacity as Hawks, or I guess the new and improved Bakugo from this video. So basically, for special action, it is a meter rather than a one-time use, and he can still have this jump that goes into the air at first, and then take to the flight. But I'd like for him to have more controlled manual flight like Hawks does. And again, I guess this one could be kind of more up and downwards rather than forwards and back. So like Bakugo will be able to go up and down with his a lot and still maintain like forwards momentum. I guess for Tamaki to keep it more close to this regular special action, have less forwards and back momentum. But yeah, that is what I would change about Tamaki. Let's move on. Oh, also,
Choke on that!
make this say Kamehameha. I know it's a different anime entirely, but my god, this is still cool. Also, no, that's it. I don't have anything else to say about this character. Alright, Nezure, just like the big three member before her, has the same flight thing, though this one's a tad bit more acceptable. While my answer is still that her... Yeah, excuse me. While her special actions still remain to be the flight thing that I gave to the others, I like this one a lot more. And using beta is still fun. The only other thing is, like, maybe revamp alpha a little bit, because I'm still, like, oh my god, I'm just terrible at using her alpha. Don't know why. Also, boing. I love using that move. I played this character a bit when she came out, too, so, yeah. Shinso is a character that I haven't really gotten to play that often. So, I don't actually have one for Shinso. Shinso is in the category of, I don't have the character, so I can't make a good thing. If you can, then, let me know. Let me know what's up. What's Shinso missing? What do you want to add to him? What do you think is best? Let me try to think about it. I know it's like alpha into beta. I want to land it real quick. This, that. Oh no, I messed it up. It's fine.
You like this?
Go. Look how he just punched him in the face. Oh my god, this character is so good. I want to make a video on him so bad. I'm gonna do it as soon as I can. Alright, we are here with All Might, and the only thing I'd really change about his is to make his beta kind of look aesthetically more like One for All Deku's Gamma. Just because. That's really about it. I played this character a bit for a while, until Rapid All Might came out, and then I just swapped nationalities completely, and went for the Rapid meta. Well, I kind of was always into the Rapid meta, as I'm sure you've seen with my videos. But, yeah, that's really all I'd have to change. Let's move on to the Rapid counterpart. Alright, so I've heard that this guy is one of the worst quirk skill sets, and I can't wrap my head around why. And considering this is essentially my safest character, I really have nothing to say about him. Not because I can't think of anything, because I don't need to think about anything. I like everything about his moveset. My only issue with this character is that his Gamma gets interrupted by almost everything in this game, and it makes it almost unusable sometimes. Like, other than that, like, look at this. Boom, he's dead. He's dead. Look, I can jump over, go all the way to where Bakugo is. He's beta, right? Boom. Come over here, do this for a bit. Then, he gets up, I use this, he's dead. I like this character a lot. This is one of my best characters, and yeah, the only thing I changed is the camera. Aizawa is a pretty special case. If we go over here to Dory, don't kick him. Okay, I said don't kick him. It's fine. We do this. He brings him in. Why didn't you do the job? I actually don't know how this alpha works. Okay, whatever. But you can bring the opponent in. I'd like to where this character could do what Shinso does and slam him down too, just as another option. Everything else about this character is pretty sick, though. I like it. What? That was the wrong one. Did I say jerk? I just realized this. Yeah, this is jerk. I never realized what that said. And special action, I like it. It prevents you from using your quirks. The only problem with this one is, and as you've seen in some of my videos, I'll get hit with that special action and they'll be like, you think I need quirks? I have a hand.
Too slow.
And then I'll just start using melees. Only problem, especially now with the melee-centric meta that is one for all Deku. Excuse me, again. Jesus. I've had soda today, so you'll have to excuse the burps. The only thing is, like, if I get hit with that, it's not really that big of a problem. And because I'm using melee anyways to refresh my gamma and stuff. So I guess the only thing would be to make him a little better, just give him some buffs just to kind of compensate for the melee-centric meta. And then make this able to slam opponents down. So, or maybe it can, I just don't know how.
Step into it.
But yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Alright, main thing with Cementos here. Can we please give this man Wall Runner in his natural kit? Like please? Like, the man can Minecraft his way up buildings, but he can't just use this same quirk to just scale the building a little faster? Like, that's kind of it. But I'm gonna, at the end of this video, go over all the characters who either need a flight thing or a wall runner. There we go. I almost forgot the name of it. A wall runner replacement. Yeah, because I think there's a lot of characters that could just use with the extra movement, and I think that would actually be a pretty cool thing to see in the game. Even if it's like a different one. Like, it doesn't have to be like he just is able to run up the wall because he technically can. It'd be cool to see him just get a different climbing animation that's a little faster because he's able to, like, you know, literally do this. Like, he can do this, but still scales the wall at a slow pace. Like a child can get up this wall faster than me, and it's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Cementos. Alright, Endeavor, as you might know, has his own special kind of flight in this game. He has his own special action that is actually kind of perfectly what I've been asking for a lot of these other characters. So while I am going to say special action as my little gripe here, that's what I will change. I like this character a lot, actually. I do. The only other thing I could possibly say about Endeavor is give me the yellow one. If you've seen any of my content since, like, I don't know, a while, you'll know that I have not gotten Assault Endeavor yet. And it bothers me to no end because I've tried over 12 times and I can't get him. Why? Why does the universe just make it to where I can't get the character I want? I got Hawks twice. Oh my god. I got Hawks before it gave me Assault Endeavor. Like, it's wild. I got Strike Hawks second try, but can't pull this Endeavor still. I got One for All Deku after like 8 or 9 attempts or whatever before Deku. It's crazy. I hope to God that I can get Young All for One in like the 6 attempts that I had. Because, a little update, yes, I was able to get 200 more tickets after the fact of getting Hawks, so I do have enough to do 6 tries whenever that video comes out. Yeah, just be prepared, I guess, for when that video comes out, and the YouTube short accompanying it. But yeah, Endeavor, special action, I think it's really good. And with the, oh my god, wait, I can do that in the air? I can do a mid-air jump like that? Oh, this character just got 10 times more cool for me. I'm learning stuff still. Oh my god, let's move on before I learn too much. Oh my god. Guys, come on, man. Like, do you not see this glorious king of degeneracy right here? That I can't get a good image of because the way this... It's fine. But do you see this guy right here? This is the king of degeneracy. You think he needs anything else? Well, yes, he does. Bring his melee combos back. Make me able to do this again. Like, please. And then, kind of it, really. Buff the flight again. I want Prime Hawks back. That's really about it for this character. But I still consider this guy the king of... That's the wrong thing. The
I
king
got your back.
of
Trust me.
degeneracy. Gonna end it off on this cool thing. Oh, yeah. You. I forgot you existed.
Civilian evacuee.
I'm glad I fooled you in 2 tries, because I agree with everyone else when I say this character's a little bit underwhelming. Not bad at all. Not a bad character. Just really simple, you know? Like, more simple than Strike Kendo is. I don't know. Some people who played them, let me know what's up. But I really don't have anything, just because I only played this character for a little bit. I really don't have any gripes. So, I would like it if this could split apart at lower levels.
Quickly.
So if you don't know, at level 9, the tornado that he throws out can split into 3 if you hold it. I would like for that to be at any point, but, you know, it's whatever. Died, but... That didn't kill him? Oh my god, fine. I'll end you like this. There you go, you're dead now. Okay, let's move on to the last hero of the video with Mount Lady. So, this is Mount Lady. And what I'm about to suggest may sound a little strange at first, but you have to hear me out on this. Mount Lady can do this.
Better be huge.
I want Stars and Stripes to be in this game with this as a thing she can do. It's gonna sound weird as why am I talking about Mount Lady during this? Because I think it'd be cool if Stars and Stripes was a Mount Lady skin. Now, that'll sound a little weird, but like, come on, man, you gotta give me something here. I think it'd be pretty cool to like see Stars and Stripes in her normal form doing like, you know, all this junk, and then, you know, all this. It'd be pretty cool. And then for, if you've watched the anime or seen the manga, of course, then she can do her special action, and instead of becoming big, she has her giant wind avatar that she does in the show. So, I guess I should have said spoilers for that, but like, come on, you're a My Hero fan? There's no way you haven't seen that yet. Yes, I'd like for Mount Lady to have Stars and Stripes as a premier skin in this game. That is my choice. Alright, Shigaraki's actually getting his turn this time. And, I gotta be real here,
Annihilated.
this is so fun. Oh yeah. But I actually had this idea, right? And there's a reason I killed Deku just now. And it's not because I've been doing it for all the other guys. I think that Shigaraki should have a unique special action, a better one, where when he sees an ally that is downed, he kicks them out of the way and then gains a slight attack boost due to annoyance of their enemy or his friends getting knocked down. So like Deku goes down, he's on his team, he activates special action, kicks him out of the way, gets aggravated that his opponent, or not his opponent, gets aggravated that his friend is not good at this game, and he gets a slight attack boost, and then is able to do everything. The opponent, I keep saying opponent, the friend who is down currently won't take damage from the kick or anything. It would just be to move their body out of the way. That would be the main thing. Yeah, that is what I'd like for a special action. Opponent goes down, kicks him out of the way, gains an attack boost. Okay, All For One is another character that I haven't really gotten to play with much. I just know you can do this, into this. That's about it. I can't provide you with a good answer for this one. So, All For One mains, I know there is one that's in the Tasmania Test Discord. Pretty popular in there. If you know any good things that you would like to see changed about All For One, please provide me with the info. That way I can have a happy hypothetical. Oh yeah, by the way, if I do end up getting good ones, I'll try to just make comments in my own YouTube video. They don't get comments a lot now, so while I'm still as unpopular as I am, I'll just use that to my advantage and make it to where you can just go in the comments to view the other ones that I didn't cover. So just tell me what you think should be changed with a certain character, and if I like it, I'll make it a comment in my YouTube video. Okay, so Dobby, surprisingly enough, has 2 things that I want to talk about. Firstly, his special action. So, if he's in the circle and gets downed and has special action available, he can basically revive himself and set himself on fire and do all that cool stuff. I'd like to see him be able to do that to other people that are on his team. So, like, if anyone else goes down and he happens to find them and they're in the circle, then he can just, pop the special action and revive them as well. It'd be a cool thing. And then another thing, this is Alpha.
Roast you.
They can do that. And it's a pretty slow-moving homing projectile.
I'll roast you.
Certain points, as you can see. But I'd like to make it to where if you have a Ring of Fire activated and then you use Alpha like this, and it passes through the Ring of Fire, I'd like for it to get a little faster, actually. Just to give opponents a little bit more of a thing to dodge.
Watch
Also,
out.
I guess it could activate traps as well. It can't. That'd be a cool thing for it to do. So yeah, activating traps and then becoming faster in the Ring of Fire. Oh my lord. It's been forever since I've used this version of Toga. I actually don't even know what I'd want to change. I think this move's pretty good too. I think it'd be cool if all of her moves could get blood. So like, Bloodsucker, of course, that's where you get the character's ability. You can use special action, you can become a character. I'd like to see all of her moves do that. Like, they all can stab. So it'd be cool to see blood, given that way. And then also, I'd like for you to be able to actually go to your teammates and get blood from them. And that'd be pretty cool too. Because, like, that's, if you've watched the show, spoilers in 3, 2, 1, that's how, like, the Toga Twices get made. Twice like, hey, here's my blood, bro. And then Toga's like, thanks, bro. And makes a whole bunch of Toga Twices after, spoilers again in 3, 2, 1, Twice freaking dies. So, yeah. I just punched you in the face with your own fist, bro. How do you feel? I actually struggled a little bit when coming up with compresses. So, for Gamma,
Can you keep up?
of course, turns into a ball and does like this. I'd like to just
The show
stay
is over.
as a little capsule. Like, kind of like Super Boo, or not Super Boo, kind of like Vegito when Super Boo turns him into, like, a candy. I kind of want to stay in that, like, capsule form.
My signature
And just,
trick.
like, kind of roll around these buildings. It'd be super funny, just kind of, like, hide in this corner. It's like a tiny little capsule, and then watch, like, a billion other players just run across trying to find you. That'd be cool. And then you could just
Can you keep
super jump like this.
Get out.
And then let him have the pain.
Pay attention.
Like so. And yeah, that's my thing. And lastly, for the video, we have Overhaul. Since I don't have Kurogiri, this is who we're ending it on. I know I skipped some others, but it's either because I don't have them, or because I haven't played them enough to really give them anything. But for Overhaul, I've thought of a thing. I'd like for Overhaul's special action to also be able to take any terrain that other players have made on the field. So, like, I don't know, Compress's arm. Get it? Because that scene in the anime where, like, he, rips off Compress's arm. That's funny. But no, I'd like to see him take any other terrain. So, like, Full Bullet Deku's Gamma, Todoroki's Ice, stuff like that. Cementoss's entire kit, essentially. Take all of that and then use it to create more GP. I know it'd be kind of broken, maybe. I'm not entirely too sure, but like, I think that'd be a good way to keep him in the game. Everything else, though, I've been playing him since I got him. I like what he can do. Don't mind me whiffing moves over here.
Stop struggling.
Let me kill him.
You have nowhere to run.
There we go, we got him. Okay, so I'm going to keep it here because I don't know how long this video is going to be. And in case it is incredibly long, I'd rather keep this intro short. So that's going to do it. Tell me what you think. Did you like my changes? Are you mad that I didn't mention that every girl should be in a bikini? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and keep it dev. That is all I have to say for now. Merry Christmas, happy birthday, congrats on getting laid, whatever the case may be. Make sure to click on the video that is soon to pop up to see my latest work that is not this video. And that is all I have to say. So thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have a good one. See ya.